That would be why. I never put myself into the feed. Oh my god. I've been sitting here talking to myself. Okay. Hi everybody. Hi Irene. Hi Darlene. Hi Thomas. Hi Jen. Well, I feel silly now. Okay, so Tyrannical Mystery Covers is a fake. He's not an artist. He doesn't play guitar, and none of the stuff he's been promoting as his is actually his. Yeah, he's a liar and a thief. Apparently, people have donated yarn to him too, and I doubt he even crochets like he said for kids at the Ronald McDonald House. I love you too, Darlene. Yeah, I feel stupid now. He is also claiming to have been fighting overseas. So he's claiming military, which is stolen valor, which is absolutely deplorable. I don't condone that in any way, shape, or form. Hey, Bobby. And, you know, he hurt a lot of people that are very dear to me because they believed his bullshit. And now they're very frazzled. You know, Victoria is very hurt by the fact that he deceived her like that. And she, I mean, when Victoria backs you, man, you've got solid backing. And she was promoting his channel all over the place and just believing in him. And he did her dirty, you know. And well, I put in Susanna's chat yesterday or this morning, yesterday, at some point in time that may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest their pubes. I think that's a fitting punishment. Tyrannical Mystery Covers, John. You know, they've been saying that they're an artist, and he supposedly was playing his guitar and singing live on Robin's panel last night, but you could tell it was a recording. He wasn't doing it live, and his voice is different than his singing voice. His voice is, well, hers, whatever. Their voice is very nasally, and even though a lot of people sound different when they sing, that nasal tone to a voice is something you can't completely erase. It's part of the way your nasal passages and your sinuses and everything are formed. Hey, Lydia. So it never, like, it was like a cat being, you know, patted the wrong way. It, you know, pulling the hair the wrong way. It just didn't feel right to me. And I never did subscribe to him, but people tend to poo-poo just instinct and feelings, and I didn't have any proof, so I didn't say anything. And then I was talking to someone last night during Robin's party, and we were both like, this person just seems so obviously fake to us. Lydia, hell no, girl, I will cry if I go to a silver sale. Are you kidding me? I have no money and no money in sight at this point, but if anybody is interested in, hey, Brian, in, you know, going to a really, really high quality, I mean, Lydia has the most awesome pieces. Go check out Lydia's auction tonight. I have bought from her in the past, and she also packages amazing. And she has really good deals. So, but no, girl, I get so depressed when I go to auctions and I can't buy things that I want. And yeah, no. But thank you. So I decided to use up part of my last 5 hours of StreamYard until the beginning of the month, I guess. Hopefully I'll be able to pay for my StreamYard. To bring this to the attention of some people who might not have heard about it. It came out this morning that Tyrannical Mystery Covers is a fake and a liar and a thief. But I know that it will take a little while for most people to hear about it, and I don't want people to be bamboozled by somebody who's scamming everybody. You know how I am. You know how I am. You know what I mean? The bullshit just don't fly with me. So, so I wanted to pop on and do a live, at least for a little bit. And I know there are also videos from a year ago from other people in other communities, including, hey Wes, including the guy whose actual artwork, whose music this guy's been stealing, saying that they're fake, and you know, and that it's actually his music, and he only has channels. The original artist, his name is Josh, and he has an Instagram, he has Facebook, and he has hey Jennifer, and he has the YouTube, and it's all under his name and then music, like Josh and his last name and music. So he said those are the only ones he has, and if you see his music posted under somebody else's name, it's not him. And the person he did mention in the video from a year ago that someone has actually created a YouTube using his actual name and posting his videos on it. So he said that's not him. So yeah, why people go to these links, I don't know. I have no idea. If you are that depressing of a person, that just be yourself. I mean, are you that off-putting that people won't like you if you're you? I don't get it. But deceiving people is never the way to go because you always get caught. I mean, it might take a while, but you do eventually get caught. And the stolen valor thing, come on, trying to get respect you don't deserve is bullshit. It's fucking bullshit is what it is. I mean, I've never been in the military. My dad was in the Canadian Air Force, so it's still military. And John's dad was 22 years career Navy. So, even though I personally have never been in the military, I have great respect for honorable military people. I do know that there are dishonorable ones. I went to high school with a kid that went into the Air Force and ended up murdering his girlfriend and his 2 kids. So just because you're in the military doesn't get my respect, but the majority do. Yeah, there's bad apples everywhere you go. Given the ratio of the amount of people, the sheer number of people that we meet on YouTube, I think that the fact that we've only had a few that have been deceptive. Hi, Nikki. The brooch queen is in the house. Hey, Tina. That's okay, Tina. I started and I was talking for 2 minutes before adding myself to the broadcast, so nobody heard me. I think we're doing pretty good. We've only had a few scams, and the majority of our community is awesome and very supportive, and I think that's fantastic. But okay, Jennifer. Checking messages. Now I know how Victoria feels. Okay. Is this the link that says about him being full of bullshit? Or her? Or whatever? I don't know. I clicked on a lot of different videos today, and all of them said that Tyrannical was full of bullshit. They also had a YouTube called Tyrannical Spirit, and there's some grim something. They've got like 15 different channels. So to a different one of his channels. Okay. Well, I'm not going to promote it. Tyrannical covers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody else's covers, you mean? So I just, if you got no talent, don't tell people you do. Hey, Victoria. And I just think it's bullshit. And he had no right to hurt the people that I care about, like Victoria, especially Victoria, who just was so supportive of him. And he was just such an ass clown about this whole thing, And if he's listening, stop harassing Victoria. Leave her alone. Hey, Brad. So, Victoria is the sweetest person, and she wants to see the good in everybody. And to take advantage of her like that is absolute fucking bullshit, is what it is. Brad, not funny. Too soon, Brad. Too soon. Victoria has a beautiful voice, and that's one of the things too, is she connected because she thought that he was actually singing. So, she had that musical connection with somebody, and I can understand that because I have the same thing when I find people that make jewelry. And to play on that, just okay, awesome, Willow. Thank you so much. Willow put in the link to the Authentic Artists channel. Is that Josh's? Yeah, Josh. Bleh. See, Victoria shows up and I can't talk anymore. Josh Maziar's music. The man's name is Josh, and he is the original singer to all of the songs that Tyrannical said he was singing. Tyrannical's been stealing this man's work and claiming it as his own. So, it's, hey, Cajun, it's fucking bullshit is what it is. And because there are people that don't hit the morning shows or earlier shows, I wanted to do something a little bit later in the evening, not, extremely late, but a little bit later so that other people hear about it. And if he pops into chats or whatever, you'll know why he's getting attacked. Hey, Maggie. I can tell you right now, if he shows up here, he's getting booted, and he'll be the second person I've ever blocked because I'm just not interested. Nobody got no time for that, So, but I'm pissed off that he hurt so many people that I care about with his bullshit, and he even stole somebody else's picture. So, because that picture that he had up as his avatar wasn't his. Wes. Jeez, Wes. We're on a different batshit crazy person. Focus, Wes. Focus. So again, as far as his people have checked, and Tyrannical no longer has any subscribers. He's got F off on his on his channel name now, which is what he should be doing. He, she, it, whatever. Yeah, Victoria, I agree. That's why I decided to use up part of my last 5 hours of StreamYard to come on and do a live. And besides, it gave me something to rant about. I haven't had anything to rant about in quite some time. Yeah, Wes, I agree. Get them all in the same rubber room. My animals had a wonderful time, and the cat just decided it was time to shred a box. Yeah. Like Willa said, the original artist, the authentic artist, has a list of different channels, his stalkers' channels, but I think that Ty's come up with others too. So anytime you see them, report them, because he's stealing someone's work. And as an artist, I know that someone's stealing my work. I've had it happen. It infuriates the fuck out of me. When I was making signature tags, I had someone steal one of my tags, use it as their cover photo for their website, for their chat group, and claim that they made it. And I made all of the accents and highlights and everything on it. The only thing that I didn't make was the cat that was on it, but all the background and everything, all the effects, I did myself. And it took me about 3 hours to make that tag. And for them to cut my name off it, because I signed everything, to cut my signature off it and then claim they made it, pissed me right the fuck off. Let me tell you, I went full mass hold on their ass. I really did. I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? I'm dying to get back to it, Lydia. I am soon, hopefully very soon. So it's, this is like if somebody recorded, took a clip of Victoria singing and put it on their channel and said that was them. How fucking hard would people go after them? You know what I mean? So I know how the original artist, I know how he feels, and I don't understand stealing someone else's things. If you can't do it yourself, then just don't tell people you can do it. I do not, Victoria. I don't know anything about Instagram. Hi, Susanna. My beautiful Susanna. Tina must be home by now, right? Tina, how the fuck are ya? So, I wanted to get it out there that Tyrannical Mystery Covers is complete bullshit. And hopefully they just go away and leave everybody alone. But it doesn't mean that they won't come back and try it again, as somebody else. But I think with the ratio of the number of people that we deal with in general on YouTube compared to the number of people that we've busted scamming us, it's a pretty good ratio, because we've met a hell of a lot more good people than bad. Having dinner and listening to you. Don't choke in your fucking food. I'm not responsible for any deaths. Make sure you chew. So I thought it was ironic, though, that I was discussing this entire thing. And sorry, got distracted with a message. You know, I got distracted with a message and I forgot what I was saying. Hey, Steven. I don't even know. I'm just so fucking pissed off that they did this, you know? I mean, stealing someone's work, lying to everybody about it, getting people to give you the attention that you apparently didn't get hugged enough by your mother or something. I don't know, dude, but you need therapy. Go get therapy, you know? Hey, Larry. This is not something that is armchair psychology could take care of. You need professional help. Yeah. It just and stolen valor is never ever 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 fucking acceptable. Do not ever claim to be military when you are not. You know, I don't care how cool you think it makes you seem. I don't care if you aren't getting any respect and you just crave that respect. You're not earning it. You don't deserve it. You're not getting it. So stop it. Before someone that's really in the military hunts you down and shoots your ass. You know. Brian, I'm sorry. Yeah. There are, and you take a chance. Anytime, like you were saying, you want items, I'm assuming for an auction and all that, you're taking a chance. Oh, geez, Chris, really? Somebody needs to let TJ know. You do take a chance when you're buying from online sellers, but I mean you take a chance with any kind of thing like that, not just auctions, but like through Etsy or eBay or whatever. You're always taking a chance that you're not going to get what you're paying for, or there are going to be problems. But I think in the long run, I've actually never had any problems with anybody I bought from on auctions. I've never bought up Etsy. I only bought up eBay once, and that was 20 years ago. Yes, I had to send in a money order. And I lost that item in my my storage unit when I lost my storage unit. Yeah, I agree, Darlene. I agree. Yeah, never send via friends and family to someone you don't trust. Brad, Larry does his interviews on Thursdays, I believe. At 2:00, right, Larry? Is it 2:00? I don't know, I might be wrong. Thanks to Susanna listing everybody's shows on Mondays, now everybody's shows are all jumbled up in my head and I can't keep them all straight. I'm like, too much input. It's all your fault, Susanna. She probably said they're like, hey. So, but I did want people to know, and I think it's important not to let them get away with it and not to forget, because they've got a lot of channel names and different channels, so them coming in as other people is fully expected at this point, because obviously that they're not getting their attention anymore. They're going to want it some way. Sorry. I love you, Susanna. Got lemonade? Oh, Chrissy, what happened in Punisher? Stolen valor, honey. He was claiming to be military and then he got injured in a helicopter crash during military maneuvers overseas. He was never in the military, and he's not. Yeah, and there was also some other fraud and things in there with government assistance, I believe. Hey, TG, what's up? Yeah, he was a phony too. But he quietly just disappeared. He didn't do what Tyrannical's been doing, which is harassing the crap out of poor Victoria. He just went away. But yeah, he claimed to be something he wasn't. Still what, Jennifer? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he still is or not. I know he did this morning, and he needs to stop it. Go away. Off with you. Shoot, be gone. We're gonna spray Victoria down with some Teflon so it's like asshole be gone. They just slide right off her and go away. Poor Victoria. Yeah, where's she? I have no idea. Yeah, Susanna, they were messaging her hard. They were emailing her and create 3 different names on Instagram, messaging her and all of that. And she kept saying in her chat this morning, stop it. I don't want contact with you. I don't want to talk to you. Leave me alone. Hey, Donna. Hey, Donna, I'm live. Yeah, Susanna, you and me both. I have a metal broom built just for whacking people with. You, stop looking at me like I owe you money. Go, no kisses. Go lay down. Go to bed. Go. Thank you. Dog sitting here looking at me like I owe her money. Yeah, Donna, I wanted to do a short live to, well, we all know how short my lives can be, but I only have 5 hours left on StreamYard, so it won't be that long. But I wanted to put the word out about Tyrannical. Okay. Thank you. Oh, good, Victoria. I'm glad he hasn't been since this morning. Hopefully, you got the damn hint. He's not going to get the attention. I do not owe her treats, Cajun. She wants another drink of water. She's already had 3 drinks of water in the past 45 minutes, and she drinks it all, and then the cats don't have any, and it's annoying. And she'll drink it until the bowl is completely dry. She won't leave any, so she has to wait. She's had plenty. She'll drink it until she throws up, and I can't clean that up. So, TG, I came on live to put out the word more about tyrannical mystery covers. Victoria, I went to, honey, you cheated on your fucking diet this morning. You cheated on Nutrisystem. Your ass had way too high a sugar. Don't you tell me you want treats. Go eat a carrot. I saw what that number was on your meter. No treats for you. You like carrots so much, go eat one. Yeah, I wanted to put out the word about tyrannical being a fake, and about 15 other YouTube names. Yeah, aka F off, and hopefully they do F off. Yeah, see, you're busted, Victoria. So, cheater, Chick-fil-A eater. You know what killed me? I busted out laughing so hard. My dog looked at me funny when she said Jesus chicken. I wanted Jesus chicken. I mean Chick-fil-A. I was like, oh my god, for real, Jesus chicken. That was hysterical. That was funny. I was like, hey Debbie, Jesus chicken. I'm not gonna forget that from now on. Every time I eat dinner, I'm gonna be like, I'm having Jesus chicken. The bingo stalker. Oh, you mean Cajun stalker? I don't know. Hey Tammy. I have no idea. Oh, Jennifer, you spelled that so wrong. Jennifer, what you just said was good a little. I took French in high school. Mostly all I learned was taisez-vous, Darlene, which means shut up, Darlene, because I talked too much during class. And I didn't talk in French, so he'd get mad at me. Yeah, Victoria definitely going to cheat in Dallas. Well, she's allowed. I mean, it's a vacation. You're allowed to cheat on your vacation. Eating on vacation doesn't count, but you do have to keep an eye on your sugar. Don't make us worry about you. I'm not French, right? TG. I love British Cadbury chocolate. I mean, I love Cadbury chocolate, but UK Cadbury chocolate is so many levels above American. No, Brad, just no. Don't make me put you in the corner. So yeah, outing another poser. And I mean, full props to the guy who actually sings it. He does have an amazing voice. He's really talented, and I bet he's gotten a crap ton of subscribers. And I read some of the comments on the video that he put out about his things being stolen, and people were like, "Oh my god, I've been supporting you for a month, and I didn't know it wasn't you." So yeah, it's been happening to this poor guy for a long time, probably by the same person, just using different screen names. And that's sad. I mean, that this person, I don't know if it's just the person stealing his work is so obsessed with the guy he wants to be him, or what. I have no idea the psychology behind stealing someone's identity like that, but stop it. Just fucking stop it, you know? Oh, Thomas, I hope you feel better. I don't like it when my friends don't feel well. Wow, he's been stalking him for 7 years. That's obsessive, man. That's some freaky shit right there. I don't know, Debbie. It's probably just one of the communities he hadn't hit up yet. A way to get attention. He probably heard Victoria sing somewhere and knew that he could make that connection through the music. So he zoned in on it. I mean, that's what they look for. He's a predator. He looks for targets. But we have a few. We have Victoria and Dana. They both sing amazingly. Um, and I think in a musical community. Oh, Donna said he was doing it in a music parody community before. Yeah, Bobby, I saw that. It was Josh's video about the soccer was done in 2020, a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. And the crafting community is full of artists, and no matter what your genre, artists connect with artists. So, yeah, he was jealous of Victoria's beautiful voice, but I think in a musical community it would be harder for him to do because they will absolutely pick up on the fact that he's playing a recording and not playing in person, playing and singing in person, which I picked up on because he tried to do that in a back room one day and it kept breaking up. The audio wouldn't work. And so I couldn't really hear it that clearly. But when he did it on Robin's panel last night, I was like, that's not him. And he's not actually singing. That's a recording. So, because I never subbed to him. He just, like I said, he always rubbed me the wrong way, kind of like pan a cat the wrong direction, They don't like that at all. Trust me, I know, because Issa used to do that to the cats here, and they all tried to kill her for it. So, yeah. They're just a sad little person who apparently doesn't have enough confidence in themselves. Crafting Mojo is another one of what Tyrannical's channels? Yeah, camera wasn't working. It's because he's probably some creeper that lives in his mama's basement under the stairs. But yeah, I mean, that's what they are, is a predator, and they look for targets, they look for vulnerabilities. Okay. So if we see a channel called Crafting Mojo show up, we know that that's them. I don't know, Debbie, if it's a he or a she. I have no idea. Yeah, but Darlene, the thing is that these people that do this think that they're so smart that other people won't pick up on it. Now, Donna and I could tell immediately that it was a recording and it wasn't him actually singing. And him sitting there saying, "Oh, my son was trying to sing along with me." Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Was on Robin's last night with a recording, and you can tell just the difference in the sound of the audio between when he was talking and playing when he played the recording was obvious that it was a recording. I'm like, he's not doing that live. What the hell? And then I guess Robin tricked him with a guitar question because Robin knows music, and I think I mentioned that Donna last night is that Robin should be able to pick up on it because she's been involved with the music industry for years. So she did. She busted him on a guitar question. Good for her. You know. Yeah. 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 And people shouldn't feel bad that they didn't pick up on it. I do, TG. I think we should surround him, like, put him on the stake and surround him with flammable minions and just light it up. Poof. Whoosh. um, they think they're smarter than everybody else. Nobody else will pick up on it. And people that don't pick up on it should not feel bad because not everybody. Yeah, Brad, exactly. Because it's recorded. It's all stuff that he stole from Josh, whatever his name is, Maziar, whatever. Stole from the original artist. He's been stealing his videos and his recordings. I don't know, Debbie. Victoria. uh, please. It would be glorious. Victoria is never going to invite me to her house ever. Like, stay away from my minions. Yeah. They all claim mental illness after they get busted, or I have issues. Well, we all have issues, man. Yeah, Greg already burned the minions. Has anybody asked TJ if he knows him personally or he's friends with him? TG, that was mean. She will, Donna. She'll sick Baxter on me, and that little ankle biter will come after me, and I'll be like, nope, out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's always an excuse when they get busted, or they will say, oh, that person stole it from me, or whatever, dude. Okay, good, Jennifer. Because I mean, if TJ's being deceived by him too, then that's not good either. Everybody. I mean, people don't have to listen. This same thing happened with me in the fucktard in Scotland. Um, People don't always have to listen, but at least you have peace of mind to know that you told them. Larry, I can't sing, but I try. Yes, you do. You do try. It's scary, but it's a good effort. I give you props for trying. TG's like probably like, oh shit, Larry's in here. Yeah, yeah. And the fact that they have such a long history of doing this is just amazing. Hey Jesse, just talking about another poser. Um, Tyrannical mystery covers. Is not a singer and not in the military, not anything they've claimed to be. And they deceived a lot of people. I say they because I don't know if it's guy or girl. In all actuality, everything they've used is fake. So, hey Lisa, Bobby. So like I said, I want to do the live, and I wanted to get out to people that maybe aren't up early for the shows. There are people on the West Coast that can't always get up for Victoria shows, things like that. Yes, Wings, they have like 15 different YouTube names. So at least. Yeah, I'm thinking they probably use somebody else's address, Donna, because somebody that does stuff like that, they're not going to give out their own address. So it was probably a family member's address or something. You know what I mean? Hey, Tink. Um, because they don't want anybody to come after them. I mean, what they know what they're doing is wrong. They're just doing it anyway. They crave the attention, and they're trying to be somebody they're not. You know. I mean, they say imitation is the greatest form of flattery, and that's true. That's why bands do cover songs, you know, and they cover famous bands' hits and things, but they do the songs themselves. They don't record them and then, you know, take the original band's recordings and say that they're theirs. You know, I knew a group that was in Massachusetts that did cover songs for Ozzy Osbourne. Oh my God. The man, he was amazing. He had an amazing voice and he sounded exactly like Ozzy. And his female lead sounded just like Lita Ford. And I loved it when they did the Ozzy Lita duet together. But they don't take the credit for it. Yeah, exactly. They don't steal the original artist's work. They do the cover themselves, you know, they do the work themselves. So this is not flattery. This is called stalking. Literally. I mean obsessive stalking. Hi Dana. Yeah. I mean it's ridiculous, you know? And I feel bad that Nana gave them a gift of yarn and they probably don't even crochet. You know, someone said that on all of their Instagrams and whatnot, there was not one picture of them having crocheted anything. When it was mentioned, all of a sudden they put up a thing of, you know, crocheted hats or something. What's on my badass? Okay, start over. I missed it. Okay, well, Tyrannical Mystery Covers is an asshole. He's a fucking fake. He's doesn't sing and he doesn't play guitar, and he's been lying to everybody for like a month. And he's a butt face asshole who needs to fuck off. There, you caught up now. Victoria, no more Jesus chicken for you. Jesus chicken made your sugar spike. Stop that. Too many carbs, girl. Yeah, well, you have an address. I doubt it's their actual address. It was probably a family member or a neighbor or something because they're not going to give their actual address because when they get outed like this, they don't want anybody knowing where to find them. You know, but yeah, I'm surprised that they even got that close because they can still be, if somebody really wanted to find them, they could still be traced down through that. Jennifer. Victoria, how could you miss Larry? He just bought all your auction stuff from you. Butt face, that's right. I could have been more graphic, but yeah, I never did either, Tammy. I Jesus Chicken is Chick-fil-A, Larry. It's owned by some very religious people who feel that they have the right to tell their employees what they can and cannot do. Same with Hobby Lobby, actually. Like they Hobby Lobby will cover Viagra in their and health insurance coverage, but they won't cover birth control. So apparently, if God intends you to have children, then you have children. But you know, if your dick won't get hard, here, let us help you with that. I don't. It's anyway. That's a whole different subject. Yeah, badass. I agree. We're a family, and fucktards need to stay away because we will back each other and we will defend each other. And you know, the fact that Victoria got hurt over this pisses me off to no fucking end. You have no idea how bad this fucking pisses me off. And I seriously want to just throat punch that little shithead. Um, oh, maybe hotness. See, I always assume you have them in when you come onto my lives. Because they can make up what they want covered on their health insurance. So they decide, you know, they check off the little boxes on what's going to be covered. Hey, Candy. So, yeah. Um, oh, the boys can take me. Come on. They should be used to that kind of language by now. But just to be on the safe side, I don't want your mom getting freaked out. Thank you for wording it that way, Larry, because when you worded it the other way in Victoria's chat this morning, I almost lost I almost lost it and started laughing so hard. Oh, they have a friend over plus parents. Yeah, you might want to put the earbuds in just in case. Never take chances when you're on in my show. Yeah, yeah, GG. That one got me. I was like, please, for all that you care, please reword that. It was very weird though, being on the panel again and not typing things to Victoria. Although I really didn't have to. She was okay today. I didn't have to tell her to put her coffee down even once. So, yeah, I just don't understand why people have to lie. I don't. I don't like liars. I don't like being lied to. I do my best not to lie about anything. And I just, when people lie, it pisses me off. Brad. Um, and the fact that they hurt so many people that really supported them. I mean, you put yourself out there and you put your energy into it. I mean, Victoria put a lot of energy into promoting him, and he lapped that shit up with a spoon, man. He was put his face in the bowl for that one. And, but I don't want Victoria to ever change. I mean, she says she's naive, but it's seeing the good in people is a good thing. I'm really jaded. I am suspicious of pretty much everyone when I first meet them because I've been burnt so many times. But there are certain people that will set off that bullshit detector that I have that's built in. It's a bullshit detector and lie detector all in one. And that thing blew up. So I was like, nope. I don't know what's going on with this guy, but nope, not supporting that. I never even went to his channel. I never listened to his videos or gave him any watch time, nothing. So I would say unsubscribe to him, but apparently everybody already has. So it's a good thing because they don't deserve to have any subscribers or any full out attention to their channel. I mean, talking about them, people will say, oh, you shouldn't give them attention, but people need to know, because by not letting people know, that gives that person an opening to deceive someone else. Victoria is one of the kindest, sweetest people I have ever met, and I don't want her to ever change. Even though she messes up words and she can't spell, and she serial kills everybody's names, I still don't want her to ever change. She's perfect just the way she is. Look, Twitchy dog, lay down. Lay down. Right on my pillows. Thank you very much, princess. Yeah. So, yeah. We love you, Victoria. And I was serious. I hope the fleas of 1,000 camels infest their pubes and make themselves at home there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it when people fuck with my tribe, yo. Back the fuck up. Know your role and don't overstep. And lying to my friends and deceiving them like that is way overstepping your ass, my friend. TG just loves everybody. See, I'll again say that we have met so many people in the YouTube community, especially during this pandemic when more people have been on YouTube and using it as a platform. And the ratio of good people versus, butt munch ass clowns is good. I mean, the majority of the people we've met are good. even TG, who started off as a troll, you know, she started off as a legit troll and just Robin lured her in and made her laugh, and that's all it took. And TG's been around ever since, and we love TG. I mean, TG's awesome. She's the most loved troll on YouTube. Jessie is the cutest troll on YouTube, and TG is the most loved. Oh, Victoria, never. Besides, I don't think they like the smell of sugar cookies. Yeah, you go, Ninja. Serious. I really wish we could. This person obviously has been given, the original artist, Josh, been giving him a hard time for, what, 7 years? This, Donna said. That's a long time to stalk somebody. I mean, come on, get over yourself. You are not Josh. You will never be Josh, and you need to just back the fuck up and find yourself again, Yeah, Tyrannical gets the YouTube Fuck You Award. Definitely. I absolutely agree with that. And there was a bit, yeah, cookies. There was a bit of competition for that, that award. Seems no matter where Victoria goes, people talk about her underwear. I noticed she wore her bondage shirt on Robin's Live last night. Victoria seems to be getting a large collection of bondage shirts lately. And she's blushing right now and going, Cody! Love you, Victoria. Oh, wait, it is one of my lives, and I do say this every live. Oh, I try to say it every live, just for Victoria. Oh my golly. Cookies and tacos, Larry. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow my mom is coming over, so I will probably be around for Victoria's show. I don't know if I'll be up in time for Larry's. Depends on if I get some sleep tonight. Because lately I've been falling asleep at 6 o'clock, and I'm not waking up in a half an hour for a show. So I wake up for Victoria's and usually go back to bed. But my mom's coming over tomorrow. She's feeling better, Darlene. She said she was feeling really good today, actually, and she just hopes that TJ. She just hopes that she's finally getting over it, and she doesn't realize it's still going to take a long time for her lungs to process, and they might have been permanently damaged. She might always have, the problem of not, what it is I think that her lungs are a bit damaged from the COVID, and she's not getting the oxygen to her blood that she needs, so it's making her tired, and it's hard for her to breathe. And I'm not a doctor, but that's my inclination. And the fact that she said she broke out in a sweat tells me her heart might have been affected too. So she is going to, she has to stop at the pharmacy tomorrow morning, and then she's going to the grocery store and picking up a couple of things for me, and then she'll be over, but I'm not going to let her do much tomorrow after running around like that. And the other day kind of scared me when she said she had such a hard time out in the parking lot of Walmart. Thank you, Darlene. But she was feeling a lot better today. She was actually making waffles for her lunch. She stole my grandson's waffles. I said, good for you. But yeah, thank you, Tammy. She is doing, I mean, she's a hell of a lot improved from when she had it, because she was scaring me. She was really so sick. But she is doing a lot better, for which I am very grateful for. But thank you, Victoria. She said it was very sweet of you and everybody to send prayers for her when she was sick and all that. Because I told her, I said, my friends pray for you. And she's like, but you don't. I'm like, well, I light my candle for you. It's the same thing. She goes, oh. She goes, oh, well, tell them they're very sweet. Thank you. No, thank you to me, just you guys. Yeah. Because my paganism is still a phase. I've been pagan since I was 16 and I'm 52 now. But it's a phase for my mom, you know. You don't even want to know what she did when she saw my first tattoo. Thought she was going to have a heart attack. Um, ugh. Do not minionize my chat, TG. Just because Victoria's here doesn't mean that those things are allowed in my chat. Ow. Sorry, I had to get a bottle of water in there in the bag on the back of my wheelchair. Hey, kitty cat. How are you, kitty? Just doing a short live to put further word out about tyrannical mystery covers. I don't know if you've run across some or not in chats that you've been in, but they're fake. They're not an artist. They've been stealing someone else's work for a good many years, apparently, pretending to be that person. Yeah, Victoria, she would have to go to her doctor to get that, and I have been telling her every day she should go get checked, and she won't go. Yeah, I never subbed to them either. See, now Kitty, Zygon Tiger, he is a musician, and he should have picked up on. Did you ever hear him supposedly sing, Mark, on anyone's panel or anything? Because the voice, that nasally twang he had in his voice, didn't match up with the voice when he was singing. Being a musician, Kitty would have picked up on the fact that he was playing a recording real quick and that it wasn't him. Cool, Victoria. Yeah, I don't know. My mom won't even go to the doctor and get checked. So yeah, I didn't either, Kitty, until I mean he did try and play. Well, he tried to play one of the recordings in the back room, in a back room one day, and it kept breaking up. The audio wouldn't play. So he always claims his camera's broken and he was having audio problem. And yeah, it sucks. He sold that guy. I'm telling you, that guy Josh Maziar's, whatever. He's probably gotten a crap ton more subs now because of everybody admiring his music, but having been supporting the wrong person. They probably all went and subbed to him, and I fully support that. I mean, he does have a good voice. His music is good. But it just wasn't the person who was claiming it was. What is that medical word? Ivermectin. Ivermectin. Yeah, that person's been stalking Josh for 7 years. That's some scary obsessive stalking right there. Oh, okay, yeah, Victoria, no. No, 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 no. That ivermectin shit can kill humans. It's an anti-parasite. It's for roundworms, threadworms, and other parasites in horses. Um, oh, wait. Apparently there's a version of it that's anti-parasitic, used to treat river blindness and intestinal roundworm infections in humans and to deworm pets and livestock. Yeah, I wouldn't have my mom take that. I don't care what people have said about it. It's a wormer. That's not going to do anything against COVID. So they Yeah, my mom had actual COVID at the beginning of the month. Um, yeah, it's an antiparasitic. It has nothing to do with viruses. And people are actually taking the horse medication. They've been taking the livestock stuff. Actually, farmers and breeders are complaining that there's a shortage because people have been gabbling up all the stock, all the medications for their livestock. They can't deworm their animals, which in cattle and stuff would be problematic because you don't want worms in your hamburgers. Ew. Bye, Amy. Have a good night. Um, yeah. So I think that statistically, India being low in their COVID, I think that's a coincidence. The warmer has nothing to do with that because a warmer wouldn't have any effect on a virus. And that's kind of just logical. It's a parasitic, anti-parasitic. It's not a antiviral. Yeah, TG. Well, with yours, honey, you wouldn't have to worry because they're not actually burgers; they're veggie patties. So yeah, my mom had the main. Well, as I don't know if she had the main strain. She had my mom never got tested. My daughter and my grandkids got tested, and my grandson had it. My granddaughter did not. My daughter had it. So when my mom got sick, it's just a natural assumption that it was COVID, and she was so sick. She said she has never ever in her life been that sick, and she was actually kind of scared. Um, so yeah, but I don't know whether it was the original strain or whether it was the Delta variant or I don't know what it was. Luckily, she did not have to go into the hospital, which is good. But yeah, yeah, it can be very confusing. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of conspiracy theories. There's a lot of hey, this like Victoria was just saying, what was going around Todd's work is that ivermectin works, but it's not made for that, and it doesn't have effect on that. It just somebody got it in their head that it worked because coincidentally they might have taken it, and why someone would randomly take horse warmer, I do not know, but they took it and then they got better, but they could have just been cycling out of COVID at the time. You know what I mean? So I, yeah, it's not a recommended medication for COVID. Oh, good, good, Tammy. I always worry about that when people are pregnant and they get sick. I mean, I had the flu really bad when I was pregnant with my daughter Kayla. And let me tell you, sneezing when you're 6 months pregnant is not fun at all. Sneezing and coughing. I practically lived in the bathroom. Oh, really, TG? Cool. So when are you coming to visit? Yeah, that's cool. I mean, there are going to be, they are going to start having you have to show that you're vaccinated, and there are a lot of fake vaccination cards out there too. Um, People are printing them and faking them to be able to tell people they're vaccinated when they're not, which is stupid. But you'll need like a vac pass in order to travel. Um, but I mean, even before COVID, if you were going to go to certain countries, you had to have certain shots because there were diseases and viruses and everything that were rampant in those countries that you were going to, and you had to be vaccinated against them in order to go. So I don't understand why these people are all like, "Oh, I don't want to. You're infringing on my rights." Fuck you. Just get the damn thing. You know what I mean? What the hell? I would get it if I could. I just have no way to get there to get it. So yeah, TG, it's way past your bedtime. Go to bed. You won't be able to get up for jacking with Larry in the morning. Yeah, kidding. I mean, it doesn't really make logical sense that a wormer would have any effect on a virus. Now, I mean, it'll clean your worms, get rid of your worms. That's always a bonus. But that guy that made the news years ago for having the 20-foot tapeworm in his gut, that would have helped him. Yeah, TG, no. Victoria is an angel. You are not an angel. You're very sweet, but you are not angelic. Mm-mm. Go to bed. You're delusional. Sweet dreams, TG. Oh, did he? Good, good. Yeah, there are so many different conspiracy theories, and I mean, yeah, mainstream news has gone kind of off the rails with shit they report, especially like Fox News, who's admitted to making up shit just for ratings. But the journalistic integrity has downgraded drastically in the past 15 years or so. But that still doesn't mean that absolutely everything they say is bullshit, and it doesn't mean that everything you find on the internet is true. So you know yeah, do what your doctor says. It's always the best policy. And if you think that that doesn't sound right, ask a different doctor. That's why we have the option of having a second opinion. You are so not TG. Nothing innocent comes out of your mouth, girl. Stop your fibbing. Fibbing is not angelic. Go to bed before you get yourself in trouble. Yeah, Don, it's always a good policy. I mean, if you have people that you trust, then yeah. But I mean, you got to remember too, even doctors can get bad information, so always. I agree, Chrissy. It's your body, your choice. But the issue is that some people can be carriers and not be symptomatic. So if they don't get vaccinated and they go near other people that haven't been vaccinated or can't be vaccinated, they're putting their lives at risk. It's not just your own; it's other people's too. Like I have a friend of mine who's both of her sons cannot be vaccinated. They have immunity compromised systems, and this whole COVID thing has been hell. She hasn't been able to let them go anywhere because the risk is too great. You're going to tell your husband to get a job at Hobby Lobby? I hope you don't want fucking birth control, honey, because you won't get it for insurance at Hobby Lobby. But at least you get every Sunday off. Yeah, my mom just turned 89, so the whole COVID thing scared me. Hey, Papa. Yeah, they'll let you have Viagra, though. Yeah. I'm like, I'm sorry if it was God's intent for you not to get hard anymore. It looks like you're stuck with it, isn't it? You know? But, yeah. Like Victoria was selling sexist tattoos on her auction today. She's gonna be like, "What? No, I wasn't." Yep, because they had pink for girl and blue for boy. By the way, Victoria, you screwed up and called blue red, and pretty soon we're gonna have to go over your colors again. Oh, good luck with that, Papa. Um, yeah. What makes people think that girls wouldn't want animals or sports on their child friendly safe tattoos? Why is that in the blue package for boys? You know? That always pissed me off when I was a kid. Is that a lot of the cool shit that I wanted was my dad wouldn't let me have it because it was boy stuff, and I'm like, screw that. It's my stuff if I want it. My dad was a huge male chauvinist pig. Girls did this and boys did that, and you didn't mix the two, and you didn't cross the line, and that's why he didn't want to spend any time with me. I was such a tomboy when I was a kid. My mom kept trying to force me into dresses and curl my hair, and I'm like, leave me alone, go away. Where are my jeans? You know? Okay, Victoria, have a good night. Love you, girl. Yeah, I'm going to be ending this in a few minutes anyway, because like I said, I have like now I have about 4 hours on my StreamYard, my free StreamYard left. But I felt that this was important enough, to talk about Tyrannical and how much he hurt the community and how we, have to keep an eye out for stuff like that. I felt that was important. It was worth using up an hour or so of my time on my free version of StreamYard. Yeah, don't be late, Victoria. Go to bed. So, good night, Darlene. Have a great night. You're welcome. I hope your head feels better soon. It has gotten pitch black in my room. I don't know why I turned my light off, considering if I'm up here by myself, I don't turn my camera on. But now I have to use a flashlight. Wheels, you had never heard of Tyrannical Mystery Covers? Well, they changed their channel name now to F off, but they were a poser, a fake. They stole someone's work, their music and recordings, and said it was them and all that. And yeah, they lied. He's absolutely nobody. He, she, whatever. I agree, Kitty. I absolutely agree. And I mean, there's really no reason for it. This community is so accepting of everybody. We don't care if you're gay, straight, transgender, what color you are. We don't care. As long as you're nice to each other, that's all that matters. Be honest with people, be upfront. Transparency, if you do auctions on your items, be honest and truthful and ethical, and you're fine. When you can't do those things and you can't be yourself, then there's no reason for you to be here. DJ, I thought you were going to bed. Yeah. He's been stalking a man named Josh, and I keep butchering the poor man's last name, Maziarz, Maziarz. His YouTube channel is Josh Maziarz Music, and Tyrannical Mystery Covers has been stalking him and stealing his music for 7 years, and saying that his music is his, that it's him singing, it's him playing, and it's not. He's also claimed to be military, and he's not. So tuck you in and read you a bedtime story. Once upon a time, there was a lovable little troll that came into YouTube chats with a vulgar little potty mouth. Get it, toilet girl, potty mouth, and claimed to be an angel, and got spanked by this bitch Cody every time she said it. I have people in my chat that need a wrench. Who needs a wrench? Hey, Pam. Oh, Candy. Candy doesn't have a wrench. Sorry, Candy. I know you. I can give you a wrench. Anybody else that doesn't have a wrench? I'm about to take TG's away for being a brat. Oh, the end. Now go to bed. Sweet dreams. Yeah, Kitty, exactly. And, I don't like scammers. I don't like people who, I don't like posers. I don't like people who hurt people in my tribe. So that's why I decided to jump on for a little bit and let people that might not hit the morning show circuit know about it. I mean, I know that we eventually run into each other wherever, you know what I mean? But the word needs to get out faster because this person obviously has been doing this a long time, and they will seek out. I mean, they're a predator. They seek out a target, they home in on it, and they take advantage of them. So I don't want any more of my friends, my people, my tribe. I don't want any of them to be a target for this asshole. Butt munching, fucktard, twat waffle. So yeah, Donna has a wrench, Larry. Donna is blue. Tyrannical Mystery covers. Pam got outed. He's not an artist. He's not a singer. He's been stealing a man named Josh's recordings. Kitty, don't wet the bed, Scarlett. Nice. So, yeah. Tyrannical Mystery covers got outed this morning, and now they lost all their subs. They have no subs now, and they changed their channel name to F Off, which I'm sure that YouTube won't allow that to stay up too much longer. But and the man Josh, I mean, the singer is amazing. They have a really, really great voice. I'm not big into country music, but I appreciate it, you know, when it's good. And I really, really like the guy's music. He's really talented, but the fact that the poor guy's music's been being stolen for 7 years has got to be getting to him. I mean, I can only imagine. And if you want to get your music out there, you have to put it out there. He did a year ago, he did a video about Tyrannical, and said that from now on he was going to be watermarking his videos. But see, Tyrannical has been playing them on people's lives, so you don't see a watermark, and claiming that that's him singing in person, and it's not. You can tell it's a recording. Come on. But Josh did say he was going to find out how to watermark his videos. So I hope he did that, and that Tyrannical hasn't been able to steal any current videos. But artists need their work to get out there. If they want their work to be appreciated, you know, they have to put it out there. So you're taking the chance on someone stealing your shit, but for the same person to be doing it for 7 years is astronomically amazing and sickening. You know, that this person is so obsessed with Josh's talent, you know. Night, Larry. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Go rest up, Larry. You got a lot of jumping jacks to do. Yeah, it's very sad. Very, very sad. So, and, you know, everybody's come together about it. And we usually do. When we find an imposter in our midst, we come together against them. And it's good that the rest of us can draw together as a wall. You know, I mean, and like I said, I don't ever want Victoria to change. She is perfect just the way she is. She is just so Victoria, you know, and I love her, and I want her to keep seeing the good in people. But she has people that are suspicious, like me and a few other people that are like, wait, that doesn't seem right, to help her along the way sometimes. Good night, TG. Go to bed, girl. Damn. You know, I just don't like it when people I care about get hurt. And Tyrannical hurt Victoria really badly. And it hurts my heart to know how badly she was hurting. Well, Pam, she connected with him on a music level because, you know, she sings. And so on an artistic level, she connected with him, and she was promoting him hard for like a month, asking people to sub to him, go listen to his music. He's got a gorgeous voice. How come he hasn't signed with anyone? Giving him props and attention in like every chat he showed up in, that she was either on the panel or in the chat. And he gained a crap ton of subscribers because of Victoria's recommendations. So she feels like she betrayed people by recommending him, but she didn't. I mean, she honestly believed in him, and that is no fault to her. That, is actually a mark in her favor that she trusts that completely. It just, I don't like it when people hurt her. And then this morning he was harassing her, trying to get her to talk to him or respond to messages. She said he hasn't, since this morning, he hasn't tried contacting her, which is good. He used 3 different IG names to try and message her. He tried emailing her, all kinds of shit. But yeah, she absolutely did nothing wrong. And, she says she feels bad because she was, referring him to everybody, but she didn't do anything wrong to feel bad about. And now she's telling people to go sub to the original artist because he does have a really fantastic voice. He really does. So, like I said, Josh, the original artist on the music, he's got to have gained a couple hundred subs over the past, 12 hours and been like, what is going on? Where did all these people suddenly come from? But yeah, she is an absolute doll. Victoria is one of the best people I've ever met. It's funny because some of the best people I ever met came from that area of Florida, which is the same area I was living in when I was in Florida. And I never met, I didn't meet her in person when I was there. I wasn't on YouTube yet, but I do too. I feel really bad for people who can't be themselves, but not so bad that I'm going to forgive him for doing this. There are some people that say you have to forgive to make yourself feel better. No, I don't. I don't feel bad about not forgiving somebody at all. It's on them that they did it to cause the problem. So why would I feel bad? I've never believed in that whole forgive and forget bullshit. Mm-mm. You do me or my friends dirty, and there is no forgiveness about it because I'm not giving you the opportunity to do it again. I can forgive myself for believing in that person, but I won't forgive that person for deceiving me. Fuck them. Yeah, Pam, exactly. Yep. Yeah. No forgiving his punk ass. Twat waffle elite is what this ass clown is, and he just needs to go away. So I haven't seen him since I got to Larry's show this morning about a minute because he ended early because of the complete chaos in his chat because Tyrannical was in there. And he lost control of his chat and it was kind of freaking him out. So he ended his live. And I got there about a minute before that, saw the chaos, saw Tyrannical being like, why did I lose my wrench? What's going on? And I'm like, oh, looky, what happened? And then I was in Victoria's show and then she went over it. So yeah, and it's, I can understand it's like you feel guilty because you accepted that person into your bubble. You accepted them into your circle and you promoted them, and yet then they turn out to be completely fake. And you think that you should have seen it. Now, some people can. I never thought he was completely legit in the first place. But me just saying it without any proof is kind of like, oh no, I'm sure they're fine. Yeah, Donna, right? Surprise, surprise, after the conversation we had last night. I was like, oh, looky. But people shouldn't feel bad for not seeing it. This person has been doing this for 7 years. They're good at it. They're good at deceiving people who are trusting. And, even people that aren't all that trusting, they kind of don't really give it any thought because it's not anything that's going to affect them. But it's almost like I have a spidey sense. I call it my bitch detector, my bullshit detector. It's like a little bell rings in my head when something's not right about something or someone. And it was going off loud and proud from the minute they said hello in Victoria's chat. So, matter of fact, I think I saw them in TJ's chat too, and something didn't sit right there either. But yeah, Debbie, exactly. I mean, I personally can't imagine not liking myself to that extreme that I would want to pretend to be somebody else. I mean, I'm fucking awesome, so of course I can't. Yeah, that was my conceited comment of the night. I mean, I might have a lot of physical things wrong with me, and I might have some serious depression, but overall, I think I'm a pretty good person. And I never do people dirty on purpose. Sometimes things go wrong and things happen that I don't mean to happen, but I don't intentionally harm anyone. Um, Unless you've done me dirty, then it's all fair game, bitches. Then it's on. But I can't even imagine not wanting to be myself so much that I would pretend to be somebody else. I don't get it. Uh, that person needs some serious psychological help, maybe some psychological drugs, electric shock therapy. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate that. I love you guys too. Um, yeah, there's some deep seated shit going on with that person, and armchair psychology is not going to help. They need professional help. But that's their issue to deal with. Our issue is just to get the word out and to not let this person deceive us again. So, I mean, it's possible. They have a bunch of different YouTube channels, at least 15 different names, probably more by now. And they'll probably make up even more. So just for people that have chats or do lives or have shows or auctions, just be cautious of new people coming in that aren't blue. If you turn people blue, like I turn people blue that I know, Victoria was turning everybody blue. I don't think she's doing that anymore. But keep an eye out for new people that are acting shifty or that are too friendly or that seem to know more than they should if they're new. Yeah, exactly, Favo. I mean, electric shock therapy I could do for them. All I need is a car battery and some jumper cables. I can do that. But maybe a wire mattress frame type of thing, Yeah, Debbie, they wanted attention, they wanted respect, they wanted accolades, they wanted praise, they wanted respect, and apparently they're not confident in themselves enough to get it on their own, so they pretend to be somebody else. Like I said, that's fucked up because our community accepts everybody. It doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't matter your gender, it doesn't matter your, what is it they call it now, gender affiliation. It doesn't matter. As long as you're good to people, you're honest, you're ethical, you don't misrepresent, as long as you're yourself and you're true, you're fine. We accept you. We're not cliquey. We don't have a problem with that. Well, some of the moderators are, but speaking as a moderator, some of us are, but not to an extreme, So, yeah, be a good person. Everybody. A lot of the times when people will tell me I need to find Jesus, and I'm like, why? I'm a good person. I don't need a religion to tell me to be a good person. Just need to be a good person. And it seems to be more of an effort to be cruel and deceptive than it does to just be nice. Because I know that when someone pisses me off and I actually make an effort to go after them, it takes a lot of energy to actually go after somebody. Yep. I agree, Jennifer. I try to be. I do. I try to be as kind as I can until that time comes when I'm not going to be kind anymore. But I do have a pretty, I mean, especially after all the treatment I've been getting the past couple of years, I've got a really high tolerance level, and when someone reaches that tipping point, it's all over. Squirrel. What squirrel? What did I do? I started off on one thing and went to another. I do that all the time. Yeah. Yep. A smile costs you nothing to give. They're free and they make people feel better. Unless you have one of those really creepy serial killer smiles, then don't smile because you're freaking people out. John used to be able to smile like that. He smiled at you and you would think that he was about to murder you. I don't know how many people he freaked out in stores doing that on purpose, especially if he had the fake fangs in. Oh, those poor little old ladies, man. I swear they probably still haven't recovered from that. Yeah, Jennifer is the link queen. I so dubbed her the link queen, And she is the YouTube link queen. She is absolutely amazing with dropping people's links. Do not piss off the link queen because she will not drop your links anymore. To the person who just messaged me, yeah, I'll check that out. Thank you. So, just be true. I don't understand why it's so hard to just be yourself. What happened to you that you think that you're not worthy of being liked for yourself? Candy, I don't think Jennifer knows Jesus. Not in person, anyway. Kidding. Sorry. Couldn't help it. But you piss off the link queen and you're done because she will be like, oh hell no, you didn't. Yep. I love Jennifer. Yeah, she did. Yes, she did. And good for her for doing it. Yeah. And I will tell you the same thing I tell TJ. That halo is so tarnished, it's blue. Good job on camouflaging the horns, though. No, Jennifer, honestly, we love you. And I don't know what we do without you dropping links in everyone's chat for everybody's shows and, promoting people and stuff. You're fantastic. Bye, Kitty. Enjoy your dinner. Have a great night. Love you too. And keep rocking, because I know you're legit. You actually play. I've seen you. I know we could, Jennifer, and I do occasionally, but I never think of self-promotion because all I do is my chats, which I love chatting with all you guys. I love doing my lives and having people come in my chat that I can talk to. But I think that I'll be more oriented towards promoting my channel once I'm able to start making my jewelry again, because of course I want to sell that. And the more people that see it, the more chances I have to sell it. So I never think of self-promotion when it's just me. I mean, if I have a chat that's going to happen, like if I'm in Victoria's show, Wednesday morning, I'll throw my link in there if I beat you to it. And be like, hey, I have my chat going on at 2:00 in Eastern, so come by and say hey and all that, but other than that, and I very rarely make the thumbnails, but more than the day before. Like I still don't have Wednesdays made. I know I should have them all made at the beginning of the week, but see, for me, I see like Victoria and Cajun Roots. They do their videos. They make all their thumbnails and schedule all their videos on one day, and they post them all. So you have this grouping, but by the time the day comes, if it's something special, I forget it's there. So I just, I'll get the notification for them, but I'll be like, was I forgetting something was on in an hour? I know, Debbie. Moon Pie. Who's Moon Pie? What are you talking about? Did somebody come in my chat named Moon Pie? Because I didn't see them. I don't see anybody named that. Or was that just random? Moon Pie. Yeah. Well, it's tough when you have kids. Yeah, I do too, Jennifer. I think a Cajun Roots reseller when I hear Moon Pie. By the way, the lemon ones are really, really good because I won some of those. I won those and I won the caramel ones, and the lemon ones are really good. The caramel ones are okay, but the lemon ones were awesome. No, but let's talk about moon pies. Oh, Zygon Tiger's past video of moon pie. Yep. Yeah. Kitty does some cool videos. He does. People with kids that they have to get back on the school schedule. I understand that, it's rough getting back into the swing of things like that. You can, Debbie. You heat them for a few seconds in the microwave, and they soften up, and the marshmallows puff. I used to make my kids s'mores in the microwave because when I lived in the city, we couldn't have a fire, so I didn't want my kids to miss out on the joy of s'mores. Of course, I made them eat them outside. I was like, "Here, now take this, go outside." I wasn't having marshmallow chocolatey stickiness all over my house, but yeah, I used to make them in the microwave. Marshmallows poof to like 5 times their size if you nuke them. It's pretty cool. Kevin, every show we talk about your greatness. You're awesome. Besides, you had your whole interview. One of your personalities had that interview with Susanna, and it was all about you being awesome. So, yeah, only for a few seconds, though, Debbie. Only do the marshmallow, anything marshmallow for a few seconds, or it will blow up, and that's not pretty. Nah, Kevin, I just popped on for a few minutes. Well, an hour and a half now, or so, using up the last of my free time on StreamYard. I had 5 hours left when I started. I probably have about 3.5 left now, to discuss tyrannical mystery covers and their poserness and twat waffleness and assholishness and right now you're great, Kevin. I love the interview with Susanna too. You did really well. But I wanted to get the word out even more. And I actually didn't rant too much. Probably disappointed a few people. Yeah, that phony. Yep, the phony. I probably disappointed a few people because I didn't full out masshole rant. But I'm tired. I'm fucking tired, and I don't have the energy to rant like a motherfucker going crazy up in here talking about this fake ass bitch who can't even be themselves. You know what I'm saying? So there. That's as much as I can manage, and that was a struggle. So Jennifer, stop hitting buttons. But thank you for stopping in, Kevin. But you didn't come in with your signature. I'm shockingly disappointed. Even though I make fun of it every time he does it. I pick on him for it. And the fact that Larry can't just say boobs, he has to say boobies in like a 5-year-old voice every time he sees a word. Enjoy your dinner, Donna. Good night. There we go. Boobies. Yay. Now I feel better. It's weird. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, and as a crafter, the want to boycott Hobby Lobby is great. But as a crafter, they have really good deals in their clearance aisles for, my crafting stuff, and I just can't do it to myself. So I still do shop there, but I tell myself I don't like it when I go. So besides, the people that work there it's not their fault, so they still need to get paid. Oh no, Jennifer. Have a great night, Donna. Ooh, Kevin, Jennifer's putting boobies in the chat for you. Look at that. Badonkadonks. So yeah, the Hobby Lobby and Michael's are the only craft stores I have in my area that I was able to go to. Now, of course, I shop online, so I can go anywhere. But Bodacious Tatas, that's right. I really wanted to boycott them, but I couldn't. Hi, my favorite hyper monkey. What's up, Roy? Roy, in case you haven't heard, Tyrannical Mystery Covers is a fake. He's a phony. He's not legit, and he's no longer around. He now has 0 subs, and I don't know if he's ever hit any of your chats or your auctions, but he claimed to be an artist, and he's been stealing someone's work for 7 years. Same guy, been stealing someone's work for 7 years and claiming it's his own. So he got outed this morning. Debbie. Box. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Y'all are nuts. So that's why I came live tonight, just for a little while to, yeah, more fake ass people. Exactly. And Candy entered on him, rant about hard decks. Yep. Because I was talking about how Hobby Lobby will allow their insurance to cover Viagra, but not birth control. So if you need to get a hard dick, you're all set with Hobby Lobby. But if you want to prevent having children, if you're a woman, then forget it. You think he's Alexis's, as in Lexi? Alexis troll? I didn't. Old troll? Huh. Kevin, you are so not fake. Kevin, you're one of the most real people I know. Stop it. Wow. It's possible. I mean, who knows what other name they were coming under? This is why I don't like it when people have multiple channel names and they pretend to be somebody different under each channel name. Why? Stop that. You know, it bothers me. Oh, he was into crocheting and music. It's very possible that it was the same guy then. Yeah. Well, I think that Tyrannical needs to crochet himself a muzzle and a gag and go with it. He probably doesn't even know how to crochet. Hmm. Yeah, I don't remember. I can't crochet to save my life. My hands won't allow me to do it. I can't crochet and I can't knit. If I concentrate, I can cross stitch. I have done cross stitch, but it has to be the printed cross stitch. I can't do counted. That's too much time. I don't do math, so I don't like numbers. But if the picture is printed on it, I'll cross stitch it, and I can do embroidery if I wanted to. I know how to do it. Yeah, yeah. I doubt he's saying to anybody. I doubt he that. I mean, Tyrannical was saying that he was involved with Ronald McDonald's house, and I doubt it. I doubt anything they said was true. You know, once you get busted in a lie that's that huge, stealing someone's music and their persona and claiming to be them, you know, pretty much everything you say is shit after that. Nobody's going to believe a goddamn thing you say. So, yeah. Um, I actually still have Josh's page pulled up, the actual artist of the music that Tyrannical was stealing. So, if you want to know about the guy that actually did the music, who the actual singer is, that is his link right there. The saga is never ending. That's true, Kevin. Um, his name is Josh Maziars. I'm probably saying his name wrong. And he's the guy that's actually doing the singing that you heard whenever Tyrannical said he was the one singing. That's the actual artist. So, and he's good. I mean, he is good. And I watched his video. He did a video a year ago about Tyrannical, who's been stalking him for years. And the way that the guy talks, the way that he presents himself is very down to earth, very true. You know, there's no airs, there's no fakeness to it's just like a 4 minute and few second video. But he was very sincere. And I feel bad for him that, you know, Tyrannical's been stealing his music all these years. It's crazy. Artists, to have your work stolen is a huge insult. It's like having somebody walk up and slap your kid, you know? Oh, no, Roy. So many people believed him. Don't feel bad. This is what that person does is he makes you, he manipulates people into believing that they're true and they're not. You shouldn't feel bad. Yeah, Kevin, that keyed me up too. I'm like, what? One of the key judges on The Voice was a country music artist. How could you say they were too country? That's not even possible. But the nasally twang to his voice when he talked, compared to his singing voice, there was no nasal intonations in there at all. The voices didn't match. Now, like I said before, I know that a lot of people don't sound the same when they sing as when they talk, but that nasal thing that some people have, that's because of the way that the chambers in their head are, their sinuses and their nasal passages and stuff. You can't disguise that when you sing. It's always going to be there, at least to some extent. And it was not in existence. It did not make an appearance in the singer. So I was like, that's not the same guy. And the fact that it was always a recording. He was never sang live. Always a recording. I'm like, nope. I never subbed to him. And I was talking to Amy about it earlier in a video call, and she was like, "You nailed him from the beginning." I'm like, "Yeah." She goes, "Did you tell Victoria?" I'm like, "No," because I have kind of told Victoria that I had hinky feelings about some people, and she just and it's not a fault. It's actually an endearment. She just wants to see the good in everyone. That she was like, "Oh, I think they're fine," and I'm like, "Okay," because I've learned not to argue. It's my intuition. It's my inner voice that tells me. It's not anything I can prove. So there's no way for me to argue if someone's like, "Oh, I think they're fine." Okay, well, your opinion is different than mine, so that's fine. I have no problem getting along with someone with a different opinion. I'm not going to try and force somebody to believe me. Do I feel vindicated when it turns out that I was right? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to lie, but I'm not going to rub it in anyone's face like, I told you so. You know what I mean? It's just, it's nice for me to have confirmation that my intuition is still on point. But yeah, that whole, and then him talking about people stealing his music and this huge big deal he made out of everything. I was like, He posted a video 7 minutes ago. Tyrannical did, or Josh did. Hey, Keyline. There were just so many little tiny key things, and especially after the whole Fluffy debacle, where I ignored my inner voice. This time, I was not. I was not gonna, I don't ignore it anymore, because if something is telling me that something is off, I listen. So, Tyrannical being a big fake. it just pisses me off so bad that Victoria got hurt so badly over this. I know there were probably a few other people too, but Victoria is the one that I saw invest so much time and energy into trying to help him. And for him to do that to someone like Victoria, who's just so sweet, just pisses me off. It's like, watching someone kick a puppy. Just no, stop it. Or in Kevin's case, it's like watch somebody tip over a damn lemonade stand. No. But it made me very angry, and so I felt it worth using my StreamYard, what I have left of my StreamYard time, in order to come on and put it out there for people that might not have been notified of it this morning. I don't want it to have to wait a month to circulate, and meanwhile, there could still be people that are getting drawn in that hadn't heard it, So that is why I did a random pop-up live. Surprise! It's true, Pam. He's definitely a predator, and he targets people. That's what they do. They search out the most vulnerable target that they can find. To them, it's vulnerable. To us, they're not. But the major key thing is she is a crybaby sub begging nut job. You're talking about Tyrannical? Is it really a girl that's doing it? How the hell did they get their voice to sound like a guy? Well, I kind of sound like a guy, so I can't really say much, but it sounded like a guy when they were talking on panels. Huh. We don't know. I don't know. He, she, it, that thing, whatever. If you don't want to be yourself and you have to steal someone's artistic work and someone's life in order to portray yourself as that person, then obviously you're not anything that I'm going to worry about offending. you know? So I want to go all Betty White and be like, well, officer fuckwit. I love that woman. Anyway, hey, Michael. Behaving yourself? To everyone who doesn't know, Big Mike is still technically my legally married husband. He lives in Massachusetts. We get along great. He's in a different state. I hope everything's going well for you, Michael. I'm ranting about it. Well, I guess we are, because a lot of people in the chat are too, about somebody who was pretending to be something they weren't. Yes, you're behaving. You liar. You wouldn't know how to behave if someone slapped you with instructions. Okay, yeah, that's who you're talking about. It is a female. Huh. Creepy. It's even creepy. That just upped the creepy factor. Oh, yeah, no. So, yeah, they were pretending to be something they weren't. They were stealing someone's music and saying it was theirs. They were saying it was them that was singing and it wasn't, and playing and it wasn't. And they got outed this morning. So we're kind of spreading the word around our community to keep an eye out and to not give them any. They lost all their subs and changed their YouTube channel to F off. So, yeah, they lost all their attention. Aww. Hold on while I go cry you a river. Oh, the original singer said it was a woman. Okay. Okay. Oh, Papa Ty has 2 other channels that are still active. It doesn't surprise me. He's got, he, she, it, whatever, has multiple channels, at least 15 or more channels. All kinds of different names, usually something to do with music. There is one that has to do with crafting. And they're lying to everybody, everywhere they go. Yeah. Michael knows I hate liars, and I hate people pretending to be things they're not. So this kind of thing really pisses me off. Yeah, Jennifer exposed them this morning. See, I had no proof. I just had intuition and that gut feeling. But Jennifer found proof. So, boom. Bam. There you have it. And good for you, Jennifer. So, your comment made the other dude's video. That's cool. Well, Josh has probably gotten a crap ton of subs just in the past 12 hours. 12 or 13 hours. He was probably like, where the hell are all these people coming from? You know? And I mean, I don't know if Tyrannical realizes that they're helping the guy get subs, but they are, because every time he gets outed, I think Josh ends up getting the subs that Ty had collected. Because they're like, well, shit, we've been supporting the wrong person. You're not the artist. We're going to go support the artist, you know? So, and good for him, because he deserves, the original artist, the authentic artist, deserves the subs. The stalker thief does not. So that twat waffle can just fuck right the hell off. The fuck out of here. Nobody got time for that. Oh, Josh came into Larry's chat, or when Tyrannical came into Larry's chat? You guys got to be specific. Oh, when Tyrannical did, yeah. See, I came in right at the tail end of all that. I saw all the chaos, and then Larry ended the show, so. Oh, Key Lime, really? Well, Ty on his Tyrannical Mystery covers has no subs anymore. So zero subs, and he changed the channel name to F off. Huh. Jennifer is amazing. She's absolutely amazing. He still has subs. Well, if anybody is sub to him, go unsub, please, and report his ass for being a thief. Serious. I mean, how do you hide subs? I didn't even know that was possible. I feel like such a noob. I'm a YouTube noob. I mean, I know that individuals can go incognito, so they can sub to channels, and you never know they're sub to you. But I didn't know you could hide the subs that you have. Yeah, he had like 700. He gained a crap ton of them, with Victoria's help. So, and I know that pretty much everybody that's subbed that Victoria recommended him to has unsubbed. Yeah, 700 of us didn't unsubscribe. I don't think 700 of us subscribed in the first place, but he posted a TikTok video on the F-Off channel. But it's probably not his video. It's probably not even his video. He probably posted another stolen video. What's an InShot video? Yeah, awkward silence. Jennifer, type faster. What is an InShot video? I don't understand the term. Oh, a video editor app. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's probably not even his. I don't know. He just needs to go away. He needs to go away and leave all of us alone. And good luck to the next group of people that he tries to, bullshit. Singing again. Yeah, so it's not his. So he's posting another stolen video. Nice. I really hope that Josh was able to watermark his videos. So the only ones he can steal, and post are the old ones. Yeah, stealing again. It's fucking disgusting, man. I hate thieves. I agree, Keen Lime. And he did harass her this morning. He used 3 different names on IG to message her, and he was emailing her, and she was just like, stop trying to contact me. And he did stop. So she said she was in here a little while ago and said that he hadn't bothered her since this morning. So that's good. Yeah, Papa, because it's not him. It's why he's still trying when he got outed. I don't know, but yeah, it's not him. It's probably Josh another audio from Josh that he stole. It's not his picture either. Yeah, because Josh had said in his video a year ago that he was going to start watermarking his videos. So Tyrannical won't be able to use the videos, but he can still use the audio. There's no way around that, which is sad. There's got to be some kind of legal repercussions. I don't know. You would imagine after 7 years that there has to be some legal something that Josh could do to get him to stop, but I don't know. I don't know anything about those kind of laws. Yeah, background pick. And it's like they're deluding themselves into thinking that people are still going to believe them, when we all know the truth now. They're still trying to pretend to be this person when they're not. So they're delusional. They have some serious mental issues. Yeah. Yeah, apparently a lot of people have been outing him, so he's going to have to move on to a different community. Well, he might have, Jennifer, but I don't know what kind of legal repercussions, what legal actions he can take. Now, if Tyrannical was making money off of the videos, then yeah, he would have more of a leg to stand on because that's stealing your income, copyright infringement and all that. But where Josh does covers, he can't really claim copyright because they're not originals, I don't think. Unless he has done originals and Tyrannical stole those too. I don't know. But I'm sure he has tried to stop him. I mean, you would think. I know if it were me, I would. And a lot of that kind of thing takes money to hire an attorney and all of that. And if you don't have the money, you can't get the attorney, which means you can't do anything legally, really. So, but I'm going to wrap this up in a minute. Yeah. Well, the comps might not have been. He could do stuff through courts, but again, that takes money to get an attorney and go to court. Even if you don't have an attorney, you still have to file with courts in order to bring your case in front of a judge. You have to pay money. So, if you're not in the financial position to be able to do that, then you're just not going to be able to do it. But yeah, cops themselves wouldn't really be able to do anything unless physical harm was done. Although there are stalking laws now. If he could prove stalking, that might be something. But again, ends up being a civil matter type of thing. And the stalking laws are still not all that solid. You still have to prove it and blah, blah, blah. And their version of proving a proof and what we consider proof are two totally different things. So Jennifer is awesome. She's fantabulous. So, but I hope everybody spreads the word about Ty, doesn't let him get away with it. If you see him in a channel, I'm not saying make a ruckus in the channel, especially if it's someone's auction, because you don't want to disrupt their auction. But try and message the channel owner or contact the channel owner to let them know the truth. Because I don't know anybody that would want Tyrannical in their chat, especially if they're bidding on something. But I don't know anybody that would even want them in there. You're welcome, Key Lime. It's bad karma, it's bad business to have somebody that, you're accepting a poser in your midst. So, please don't disrupt people's auctions. That is their business. It's how they make their money. I don't want anybody to interfere with that. Just try and message or get in contact with the channel owner privately and let them know. Hey, Casual, Tyrannical Mystery Covers, Casual, is a fake. They're not an artist. They've been stealing a man named Josh Maziar's work for apparently the past 7 years and claiming it as their own. And apparently it's a woman, not even a man. So, yeah, their whole persona is fake. Yeah. They got outed this morning. Jennifer did some research and Jennifer went hunting, okay, and then went in for the kill. Jennifer has deadly aim. Do not fuck with the Link Queen. And she helped out him this morning. So I am helping to spread the word about that because I don't want other people to continue to be deceived by him or to get deceived if they don't know him. If all of a sudden he pops up somewhere and they think he's legit, he, she, whatever. I don't want them getting pulled into that whole bullshit. So, Yep. Another poser. Pretending to be something you're not. Why be fake? I don't get it. Yeah, I agree. Unsubscribe. Bye, Key Lime. Have a good night. Yeah, and I've gone about an hour and 15 minutes, so I have enough time left to do my live on Wednesday, and the rest of my lives will probably have to wait until I get my money on the third. But I should have enough time to do one on Wednesday. From what I've been told, even if you run out of time during your live, they won't shut you down until you're done. So I should be all right. But I love you guys, and thank you to everybody that came in and will spread the word and unsub to assholes because assholes don't deserve subs. And I hope everybody has a fantastic night and that you have a great rest of your week. And I will see some of you Wednesday. And now that I've ranted about this tonight, I'll probably touch on it again on Wednesday. But it depends on how much energy I have, whether or not I'll rant or not. I was just too tired to do too much of a rant today. Sorry. Masshole is tired. I couldn't do it. But bye, Tammy. Bye, everybody. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you all again soon. Good night.